If you
Can you
ain't,
can you make it warmer?
Let me see.
oh, there you go. Yes, 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 yes. There
There
Okay.
you
you go.
go. Oh,
Yeah,
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 Okay,
yeah.
that's
good.
nice. That's a nice
That's the one
even.
right there.
Brings up
She
your
was on.
yellow
Yeah.
She
undertone,
was
your
on
golden
56.
undertone.
She was on 56 Kelvin,
Right.
Oh,
Give me some
Hey,
color.
not
she was on
34.
49 shades of gray. It was
Drop
she
down to
looked
that
like
34.
she was casket clean, but we don't want it to be the
you was
casket,
looking a little
okay?
Exactly.
casket clean. You
That's
was
what I
looking a
was
little
thinking.
casket sharp.
No.
You was good the way you were, Sean.
Give me some hue. Okay, I'll put it back.
Not yeah. You bringing in the
Go back.
green, yellow. We
Oh,
Right
there you
there.
go.
56.
There you
right there,
go.
right there, right
Yeah.
there, right
Okay.
there. Don't move.
I had to
Don't
put both
move.
of them on there. One was on bright and one was on like the orangey looking one.
Are they the same now?
Yeah, they're both the
Wait,
same
go
now.
go go back to the thing you were doing before.
Yeah, because now it's a little greener.
Oh yeah,
The
you're a little
nice
greener.
milk chocolate.
Well, this is
It's looking
when
like a
one is
little.
on bright and one is on
Wait,
the
wait.
orange.
Ryan
This is
said
one of
it was
y'all said
milk
okay.
chocolate.
That's it.
I
Don't
know.
move.
Green.
Don't move.
Okay.
If
Don't
you got
move.
it, you got it.
Right
Okay,
there.
moving.
Don't
Couple
move.
different shades, couple acceptable shades.
You know what I'm saying?
I want to
Yeah,
look
that's
You
like
nice.
me
you
now.
could white balance your video off my
You look
face.
just like you. You look
Oh
even
boy.
more
Uh-huh.
so like you now.
Okay, good.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Talk Miami. And yes, thank you so much, Kimberly Keels. I am back and black and I'm proud. Today's gonna be a real fun episode. I
We
promise you
missed
that.
you, Sin.
I
I
miss you guys too.
know.
But I've been listening. I've been listening and you know I've been hitting up that WhatsApp chat nonstop when
Yes,
every
all the
week when I
time.
listen to the episodes and I give my feedback and I comment. So I've missed y'all and I just can't wait to get back because tonight is a Talk Miami game night.
We have our own theme song.
Let's get into it. Yes, yes, y'all. Welcome back to another Monday night, 8 p.m. here on Facebook Live and YouTube, streaming every week with your girls and Ryan. Talk Miami Talk Show. I'll be your host tonight, Syndee Winters, Broadway star, singer-songwriter, and one half of the illustrious, amazing R&B group Butterfly Black. And I'm going to pass it over to my girl on the side.
What's the song, Shonda? How we do it? You singing it for me? Like really, Shonda? You gonna leave me hanging?
I don't know
Just
what you're talking about.
from her Butterfly Black. Hello, you were supposed to pick
I
up the
just
I just
song.
wanna
want to love you. But you know my voice is gone, so don't do that
Okay,
to
never
me.
mind. Just save it. Just
right on
save
the
it.
spot.
How
Right
do
on
you
the
Hi,
say
spot.
that as a jingle?
everybody. Exactly. Hi, everybody. Welcome back, Syndee. We missed you so much. We cannot wait and get into the show tonight. But I am the girl, TK Owens. Let me see. You named all your titles. Let's see. Do we have enough time for all my titles? Like,
Oh my
okay. So
God. Am I the drama? I'm not
am
the
I the
drama.
drama?
We've been here
I'm
a
the
year. We've been here a whole year.
drama. She's like, if they don't know you by now, TK. Okay. All right. But I'm going to pass it down to the one in the purple, Dr. Shonda.
Good evening, everyone. I am Dr. Shonda. Let me see, community activist, CEO and founder of nonprofit organization Pain to Purpose, mother, wife, singer, and everything else. I'm glad to be back, and I'm going to pass it over to Professor AB over here.
Yes, yes. Welcome back, Cindy. Hello, ladies. Hello, everybody in the chat. This is yours truly, the Ryan David, personal leadership and holistic lifestyle coach, Professor AB. I'm a psychologist, a psychology professor at Miami-Dade Homestead campus. Glad to be here, y'all.
Yes, thank you very much. And welcome back to our friends and family at Talk Miami. Y'all hit us up in the chat. Let us know where you are watching us from and what the highlight of your week was last week. It's Monday. You know, some people have the Sunday scaries and the Monday. Sometimes people just literally just show up and go, it's Monday.
Right.
So let's start off on a high note and let us know what the highlight of your week was. Because tonight we and Ryan, you got to be on sound effects for me because I need a hit with an applause real quick. We're gonna do Talk Miami game night, baby. Drum roll, s'il vous plaît, because we getting ready to play.
Absolutely.
I'm so excited. We did a holiday episode where we did a game night, and I want to say that I am a very good game show host.
Yes,
In my mind, like I want to be a game show host. So this is my opportunity on Talk Miami every Monday night to flex my game show host muscles. So we're going to play a couple of games, but before we get into that, well, let's do our check-in and I want to know what your highlights of your week was. I was going to say what your something and your cry. What was your what do you
Rose
say?
and Thorn.
Your rose and thorn. TK, what was your rose and thorn this week?
Rose, I would have to say spending time with my family. Like I literally make sure that I clear my calendar on the weekends and dedicate that to my family. And with that being said, a part of my Saturday was going to Gigi's graduation party with Shonda. So we had to do our rounds, but I was babysitting. But it was family day Saturday, and I ended my night with Shonda and her family. So that was my rose. Baby, the thorn. If anybody watched the BET Music Awards, listen.
I thought we weren't going to talk about it because
you asked for my thorn.
Not the age demographic, but
you asked for my thorn, and I just
hit us with the thorn.
I'm embarrassed about the Black excellence that I thought was supposed to be Black excellence. And I swear, I think I'm just getting to the age that I just don't either recognize everybody on the show, or I remember my mom saying that, but that. I was kind of disappointed in the BET Music Awards. That's all. I'm gonna leave it like that.
It's the part. E starting to sound like it stands for embarrassing.
Exactly.
Black embarrassment television.
Mm-hmm. It's getting worse and worse.
It's getting worse and worse.
Y'all gotta be the ones. Y'all gotta be the ones to say it. Y'all gotta be the ones to say it.
And then don't even, exactly, and don't even talk about verses on Thursday. So this whole music, and if I'm not mistaken, this is Black Music Month, and the way that they are, the way that we are exemplifying Black music, I don't know if that matches what we're trying to convey.
Thank you, TK. I did watch the verses, and
I don't watch anymore either.
Y'all, who did anybody in the chat watch the verses on?
I did.
Was it Omarion versus Mario? And they had special guests with Jeremiah and Tank and Ray J. Y'all, if y'all ain't seen it, please go back, especially if you're within the age of 45 and 30. If you're like within those 15 years, go back and watch that thing, because I didn't remember how much of my memory I blocked out in the early 2000s.
I had to Google Sammy. I didn't know who that was.
I didn't know anybody.
Do you remember?
Now I know.
I like the way you know.
Me.
You choreographed to him one of them times with the tiny tots.
I probably did.
But I remember that was during my time living in Miami, going on many bad dates to the Cheesecake Factory, driving in my old Bessie Sue 1987 Volvo.
I remember that one.
To the Cheesecake Factory, listening to Omarion's Icebox and Mario's Let Me Love You.
Yes.
And going on some bad dates. And as I'm in the chat for the verses, I see the Cheesecake Factory account chiming in on the show.
That's crazy.
And I'm thinking, what the hell y'all doing in here?
That's crazy.
Y'all better come up with a coupon code or something.
Cheesecake in there commenting.
Cheesecake Factory. I was like, Cheesecake, were you here? Were you in Miami during 2005?
They heard you, Syndee. They heard you.
I see some crazy stuff on Twitter. I think I saw Burger King and Popeyes going back and forth one day. Twitter is entertainment. Do you understand me?
Yes, it
is. The internet is the wild blue yonder. It's a jungle. Dr. Shonda Roberts, what was your rose and thorn?
My rose, I had two roses. Patrick started playing basketball. His first basketball tournament was Saturday and Sunday, and he scored 7 points, honey. That's why my voice gone, because I was screaming.
My baby told me he scored 8 points. Thank you.
I'm sorry. I thought it was 7. He scored a 3-pointer, honey, and Mama was screaming for about a good 3 minutes. He was like, he told me to be quiet. He was like this on the court. I was so ashamed, but I kept screaming. So
That's
and
why
then
the voice is not right.
yeah, and that's because it was all day Saturday and Sunday. And then Janaya, we celebrated her again for graduating and for being the first female to receive a flag football scholarship from her school. And we
Wow.
celebrated her Saturday.
Yes.
So my baby is going to college in August. I mean, it's here, but should be starting college in August. And my thorn is, I guess, being extra tired. Oh, and I had a friend that hurt herself this morning at my home.
Yeah.
So I was in the hospital all day with her today, just making sure she's good and taking care of her. So I mean, it wasn't a thorn. I just feel bad that it happened to her. So, but it felt good to be there for her. So
yes. Well, we hope
she's
you
doing
have
good.
a speedy recovery. She is one of our Talk Miami family.
Yes.
We wish you
So,
well,
We wish
Lynette.
you well.
I'm gonna pass it over to Ryan.
Yes, Professor.
Okay.
Professor.
Yes, thank you.
Rose and Thorn.
Glad to hear Lynette's doing okay. I got that message in the chat today. Obviously, you know, sometimes you hear about other people's struggles, it makes you think your day ain't so bad. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sometimes that's what happens. Rose and Thorn. Rose, I got a chance to relax for the past like 6-7 days. Finally,
good.
over the weekend, I didn't. You know, semester was over, so I really got a chance to reset a little bit, and this is kind of like the beginning of my reset. So last week, towards the end of the week, I was just giving some me time, you know what I mean? Not really a lot on the agenda, so I could just finally like see where I need to kind of, you know, reset a little bit, do some spring cleaning in the middle of the summer, but stuff like that. That was probably my Rose. I'm feeling good about that. And then Thorn, probably just, you know, I don't know, whenever the Thorn comes up, if something doesn't just pop right into my mind, it's like maybe not relevant right now. It's hard for me to say what it is. So I'll just to share, I guess, I got to get another MRI on my shoulder on Wednesday. I went today to my appointment to see my surgeon that did the repair in 2009. And he was great. He repaired it. Everything was fine. But last couple of years has been some pain here and there. And I've had pain for like 6 months now that hasn't gone away. It's been really strange. I haven't been able to work out. I finally got an appointment with the surgeon. He looked at it and said, this is an uncommon area that you're having pain at. I'm not real. As soon as he said it's uncommon and he's not very, and he's like top notch, I was like, oh, shoot. So he said, let's get another MRI on your shoulder. I already had one a month ago. I had one on my neck and my clavicle. So I'm getting one on my shoulder on Wednesday. Hopefully he can put all the pieces together and we can figure out what's going on. So, but I'm good. Everything else is great. It's just that kind of come out the pocket for an MRI, and hopefully it's nothing major, but you know, something got to do.
Coming out of a pocket for an MRI. Ouch.
Well, whatever the fee is, I'm thankful I have insurance, but I still have to. I had to come out of pocket a couple $100 for the other one, so I know I'm gonna have to pay for a little bit for this. But like I say, other people in worse situations, so it is what it is.
The healthcare system,
don't even get me started on that. We need to talk about that as a topic.
We will talk about this, but before we do that, we have to get into our Talk Miami game night, y'all. This has been a long time.
She's so excited. She's so excited.
I have been slow on it, but I am here. Okay. It is still June. It is still Juneteenth celebration. It is good to be black and proud.
Ow.
Okay.
Ow.
So during my Juneteenth weekend, my friends and I played a couple of games, and I wanted to share these games with y'all. So the first game we're going to play is, we've played a version of this game during our Christmas episode. If any of you guys who tuned in to Talk Miami during that time, it's called Incoherent. And basically the rules are.
Guess who's never played?
Oh, let's get a show of hands. Who's played this game before? Please, audience in the chat, if a show of hands who've ever played the game Incoherent.
TK, you played?
I mean, she had a portion of this in December.
Sonny, you played
this? Yeah.
And I
y'all better put y'all hand up, man. Y'all played, man. I'm the only one haven't played.
Well,
I don't want to hear no excuses.
So it's basically these words.
Gracie Hex.
That you can try to decipher and make an actual phrase. You just phonetically have to pronounce it and phonetically have to sound it out. Oh, Casey Craig has played this game. Thank you, Casey Craig, always coming in with the win.
And you'll give us hints, though, right?
And I will absolutely give you hints to help you solve the card. Now, the person with the most cards by the end of this segment will win bragging rights, Shonda. So, that's how
You
you're
know I do
incentivized.
that.
I know.
Okay,
She
so
cheated
for,
last time. I won last time.
for an example, what is that? Gracie Hex. Can we do something with that?
So let's use this as an example. As
Right.
you sound this out, the hint is an old partner. When they show up at the same place as you at the same time for the past month, they're hounding you. They're wondering why you haven't called them. They are
Somebody X.
Gracie X.
they show up, they're yelling, they're carrying on.
What are we doing with the words?
You
gotta
put it
make a
together
statement
and
out
make
of it.
make a statement out of it, and that's
Gracie
a
X.
hint.
Rearrange letters?
Gracious.
No, you sound it out.
Crazy X.
Crazy.
Ding,
X.
ding,
That's what
ding,
Kimberly
Shonda
said.
Roberts.
Kimberly
Well, I
got
gotta-
it. Kimberly got it.
Kimberly got it.
come on,
Oh,
Kimberly.
Lord.
Yes.
Kimberly
Crazy
and
start with a
Casey got it.
C though, not a G though.
We gotta be like crazy X.
All right.
Y'all
here
know
we go.
Ryan
You're talking
logical.
wrong.
It's not
Yeah.
about perfection. It's about
That don't
winning.
make sense to him.
It
All right,
don't make
talking
sense.
wrong. If we're
to
talking
Ryan.
wrong, I can make sense of talking wrong. We'll talk wrong and I'll win.
Right,
Let's
But
do
now that
it.
we
wait,
understand that.
Ryan
Sarah
created
said
new
great
rules.
sex, and I was thinking that.
I
great
thought it was
sex.
that too. I was incorrect.
I like where her
Because it
head's at.
started with a G. You're right.
So-
Wait,
I thought
Cindy,
great
can
sex was-
Cindy, can the audience chime in too, and we can keep
Of
points
course.
for them? If
Of
they
course.
they can win. They can win.
Of course.
Okay.
So who's on chats today?
I have a Gracie X. It's a Gracie X. A Gracie X. A Gracie X.
If you
She
Kimberly-
put it in the in Miami, yeah, that's exactly how you say
She
it.
Gracie.
Sound-
She crazy.
Okay.
She crazy. Okay. So here we go. Are you ready?
Child.
Drum
No.
roll, please. Here comes the first card.
Hi if Ram me hum. Wait, what's our hint?
The hint is it is in my DNA. Where in the world did she receive that genetic
If Ram-
pattern?
I was talking about her booty. I hide.
My Great sound effects, by the way, Cindy. I can't
my-
hide.
Got it from Rum My Mom.
What?
I got it from my mother.
I
She
said
get
that.
it from her mom.
Mama said it. Gloria Maximus
Mama
said
Gloria
it.
said it, and I cheated.
Come on, Mama Gloria.
Mama Gloria.
All right,
It would
Mama
take a
Gloria. I
mother
hope
to do
I
that.
hope you're taking points.
Let me see that again.
taking points.
Let me
Let me
write
see
this
that again.
down. Mama Gloria
I
got
got
one.
it from my mama. You know what? Now I get it. Because when they separate the words, it may not technically be that way. Okay.
Correct. Of course,
Okay,
it
I
is.
got this.
It's broken up with broken phonetics, so you can.
I get it from my mama.
There's some
Oh,
extra
wait.
stuff from Mama.
Listen,
Some
Mama
extra stuff
Gloria, Mama Gloria is keeping tabs. You see that one?
Look,
one
I'm
for
writing it
Gloria.
down, Mama. I got you.
She got
Okay,
it.
so we have Kimberly has one. She got the test one, and Mama
Yes.
Gloria has one.
Okay.
Here's the next one coming down the pipeline.
Okay.
This is when you say when your phone is on 3%.
Can I borrow your charger?
Damn, man. I was about to say that.
Shonda Roberts. That's one.
Okay,
Yeah.
Shonda.
Why don't say
Ryan.
let me get the charger?
Ryan, you gotta be quicker than that.
No, can I borrow? Let me get the charger.
I know, but we gotta.
Can I borrow your charges? That's what's
Ryan
on
be
the
making
card,
up his
Ryan. Don't
own
be trying to
rules. Do
change
y'all understand?
things.
Ryan making up his own rules. Do you understand?
Nah, just competitive. I try to change it so I
Do
can
y'all
win.
see this?
Cheating.
Shonda,
It is
you the
about
best.
winning.
Whatever.
Shonda,
Katrina,
you are the
don't.
She
give
knows.
her this.
Baby mama
Okay.
knows what it is.
So here's the next one. This is the stipulation, the perk of joining Amazon Prime.
Furry due to shipping. Something shipping. Furry due shipping.
First day shipping.
Say it again,
Close.
Ryan.
Close. For our listeners, it's furry do tay chipping.
Free 2-day shipping. Gloria got it again.
Yes, she got it
Mama
again.
Gloria,
2
for
day
the win.
shipping.
crazy.
Wow.
How y'all
That's
getting free out of
crazy.
furry?
Right. I don't.
That damn.
Okay, so here's the
Sure,
next.
be texting like that nowadays.
So
too.
for our listeners who listen to us on all streaming platforms, you have to make sure that you go to our YouTube channel or our Facebook channel to play this game, okay? Because you can follow along with the cards. It's a quick,
Mama
quick,
Gloria says she got 2
instruction.
points.
So this
I
next
got
one,
you,
okay,
Mama.
and a clap, honey. Applaud yourself, Mama
That's
Gloria.
right.
Okay, so
I'm gonna send the winner a Talk Miami T-shirt in the chat.
bam.
And someone also said the mug. So yeah, so exactly. Okay, we gotta get a new mug.
It ain't free 2-day shipping with the
Kimberly,
mug now.
Kimberly
Gotta
said
start
she
re-
wanted a
reading these
mug.
9
cards
months
like
to get
this.
that mug and T-shirt.
Okay,
So
But I like
Yeah.
the t-shirt.
I got you.
I hope you stay with us because you will eventually get that T-shirt from Shonda.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Shonda.
Next
They
card coming up right
Christmas.
now.
Okay,
I'll
let's
put
see.
it up here on the bulletin for you to read. Bull and paste tie hit. And this
Give us a
hint
clue.
is I eat only greens. I do not eat meat. You can
Bow tie
say
pasta.
that- you
Bow tie
say that
pasta.
I am
Bow-
a vegan.
Bow tie pasta.
He say bow tie pasta.
I have no damn clue, man.
Right?
This is
Bullet
ridiculous.
pasty head. Come on, Mama Gloria.
Brilliant.
Brilliant.
You're right.
Bull and paste tie hit.
Blood pitch that hit.
If you're familiar with any person who has,
Exactly.
It sounds Jamaican.
who has an accent, then this game
Rice
will
and
be for you.
peas.
Bull out pasta head.
I don't
Bull out-
eat meat.
What is the
I'm
clue?
on a bland paste tie.
Plant-based diet.
Plant-based diet.
Ding, ding,
Oh,
ding.
look at Ryan. Get on the
Plant-based
board.
diet.
I mean, she gave me that, but I mean, I'll
Get
take
Ryan
it.
on the board. You know, I had to give him something. This has got to throw
That's
a brother
terrible.
a bone. Okay, so
Let me see it again. Let me see that again. I want to see how I didn't get plant out of that.
Right.
Plant.
Where's the P? And
Bland.
the
There ain't
L?
no P.
paste tie.
Bland paste tie at. I gotta
That's
start
more-
saying
If
it
you were
with accent.
Jamaican,
More
you would kill this
phonetics.
game.
It's more phonetics, I guess, and not necessarily the right spelling.
It's 100%
Nah,
phonetics.
let me correct Casey real quick in the chat. There is no correct answer to the ink blot test. There are correct answers to this game. Ink blot is totally subjective. You will project what you think. There's no wrong answers for the Rorschach. By the way, Syndee, I got to give a shout out. I see that face look familiar over your right shoulder there. Okay, I see you up there, TK.
Oh, you mean
Yeah, the
Like You
boy.
Walk by TK Owens, author and speaker.
Oh,
Okay,
thank
love.
you.
It's all
Although she
love.
didn't introduce herself today, TK is a motivational speaker and author, award-winning. Beautiful.
I need to send her
Time.
my book. She can put my book up there too.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah,
All y'all.
when it's ready. And Ryan, up here
Yeah.
too.
Mine's in the
Up
works.
here.
That's right.
All right.
That's right.
All right, Ryan, you got to get this one.
I'm on the board, so I'm ready. I'm kind of. I gotta say with accent, or else it ain't gonna work.
Here it is.
Okay, what's the clue?
The clue is it's a podcast, but it doesn't really help. What a girl wants, what a girl needs, but as a podcast. When you see a woman wilding out, now this is a stereotype, this is not my opinion. When you see a girl wilding out and she can't keep boyfriends and this and that, people say she has a gripe with her father.
Got her hot tea.
Great with her father.
Daddy issues.
Okay, so daddy is in there.
No, it ain't.
What?
Yes, it
There's
is.
no way daddy could be in there. There's
At
no
the, at
way.
the end, call her daddy. Call her daddy.
Call her daddy.
Call her daddy.
Hell to the
You
no.
know,
Don't make no sense to
How
me.
did
I'll
it
take
get
the
called?
point.
How
Let's
did
flip
it
it
call her
around.
daddy out
I
of
don't know.
there?
I don't know
Turn
the
it
show, but
around.
it's apparently a podcast that we should probably maybe take a listen to.
What was the hint?
Gloria
It was a
2,
podcast.
Ryan 2.
That's terrible.
Call her daddy. Oh, this one we say this phrase a lot in Miami specifically. It is a bilingual term that we say we only speak English.
No habla español.
No, but I couldn't say it fast
Okay.
enough.
Yeah. Okay, we all got that, but not enough time.
Ryan,
Ryan got it first.
Ryan.
Yeah.
This song,
Ryan got
I
3.
know
Mama
full
Gloria,
well that
catch up.
back in the days, TK used to sing this song.
Hold on. Syndee, hold on. Kimberly say no Espinosa.
Yes, Kimberly.
Yes, Kimberly.
No.
Yes, no Espinosa. No Garcia. None of that.
Casey, I agree. The round at Christmas was very much easier than
Exactly.
this.
Because you know what? I think we knew it had something to do with the holiday song.
Right. So these are sort of all over the place. Now, this one is a Mariah Carey song. TK used to sing this all the time back in 2006.
Oh, TK song.
Come on, Mariah.
And you guys have to sound it out for our listeners at home.
A Mariah song. Me and Mariah.
Sound it out. Sound out the phrase for our listeners at home. Why use obsessed wed me?
Who is a Mariah fan? She made an appearance last night on BET.
When you used to love me, I don't even know.
When they say I love you, and y'all literally met last night.
What you talking about?
I'm gonna say it again because we got to do it for the non-reading participants here, our listeners. Why use obsessed wed me?
What in the hell?
Somebody in the comments help us out.
Why you say?
What in the hell? Can I buy a vial?
You're close, Ryan.
Why you say? What's a Mariah? I can't remember the Mariah song.
Why you say?
When you have a stalker and you say that person's stalking me, they're so.
Why you so obsessed with me?
Why you so obsessed with me? I would never get that. Oh my God, what the heck?
It used to be a hit.
Ryan,
let's go.
I forgot.
Look, Mama Gloria said, "All I want for Christmas is you."
You know what, Mama Gloria? That was a card in here, and I took it out because we already.
To be fair, I would not have any points if it was not.
And Sarah said, "What have you done for me lately?" That's Janet. That's Janet, Sarah. What have you done for me?
So here's the. We're gonna do this last one.
Okay.
We're gonna get to our segments because it's still, after all, Talk Miami. This is a phrase that Shonda says on a regular basis.
She can't answer then.
I need a nap.
Oh yes, that's Shonda.
She really need one today though.
I do.
She get 5 points. She get 5 points for that.
All right, let's tally up the scores. Shonda, what do we have?
We have Mama Gloria with 2, Kimberly with 1, Shonda with 2, and Ryan with a whopping 4.
Let's go.
Wait, who has
4?
Go.
You know what? First of all, he the one who questioned and didn't want to follow the rules, and he has 4.
I had to hang in there.
You gotta hang in there. It's a process.
But he needs a Top Miami shirt anyway, so
I was like, should I take it or should I donate it? Should I raffle it off?
But you need it anyway because we all have one. You don't have one, so you need
I'm competitive, and I have not 1 point. I'm not even on the board.
It's a great game. We'll come back and play that some other time.
Oh gosh, what a great game. Thanks for playing Incoherent with us on Talk Miami Game Night. And we're gonna hop over to the Professor Lifestyle, Holistic Lifestyle Coach, the Ryan David, for Real Talk with Ryan David. David.
Wait, David. She said David.
Are you switching my? There we go. Yeah. Thank you, Syndee. I wasn't really sure what I was going to speak on tonight. I was between a couple of different topics, but as I was thinking about the last week or so, came down to 2 things tonight. And then a friend of mine was like, why don't you speak on this? And it just coincidentally might go hand in hand with some other things that people are thinking about. But real talk tonight, I just want to spotlight and bring some highlight and bring some attention to foster care. And I jumped on this evening and heard you guys having a conversation about a mutual friend that really is involved. And I just think about my days as an elementary school counselor and working with foster kids. You know, I don't have any, that's the closest I've come to foster care, was working with the kids. And that's pretty close, working with the foster parents and working with working with DCF and working with the agencies that are involved. But I'll tell you the impressions and the impact that was left on me in working with those kids that are in foster care. I'll remember for the rest of my life. And I guess what I want to just really put out there today is maybe we can start having a conversation, a bigger, broader conversation about foster care, about the resources that are in need there, and about how we can really shed some light and shine a light on what's going on there and what needs to be changed and what needs to be fixed and what's going horribly wrong with that broken system. That system relies on adults that genuinely care and are passionate about these kids. And also that it does come down to resources, not just while they're in foster care, but after they turn 18, they're kind of let go into the wild, thinking that because they're 18, they'll be able to handle. And there's some resources in place. There are. But I think resources, when I say resources, I'm speaking to some resources that can really safeguard against bad things happening to kids which are very vulnerable, obviously, at a younger age in the foster care and the foster care system. So I was just thinking about the government and resources and what we're looking at and what's important. And I don't really hear a whole lot about foster care. I don't really see a lot of marches, a lot of boycotts, a lot of protests, a lot of emphasis, a lot of senators, a lot of Congress. I don't really hear a lot about people talking about foster care and how important that is. And we'll see if the importance of foster care gains some traction with some recent events. And that's a deeper conversation for another day. But just foster care in general, something that's been around for a long time and something that I was involved with, over a decade or so as a school counselor. It just is a very, very important topic. And I don't know if we're talking about it a lot, other than just referring to it as an option or as a place possibility for kids. It's like when you start looking at what it consists of, you start seeing the nitty gritty. There needs to be some attention that's paid to this system. There needs to be resources and there needs to be some sort of attention that's paid to the system to really help improve it and bring it along. So I just really wanted to highlight that and spotlight that. It was a conversation that I had with somebody, and it's something that I've thought about a lot on and off. And I really didn't know what the platform was or how to talk about it or where to talk about it. But if we can start having an open conversation and sharing with other people what our thoughts are and what we can do. And I don't want to bore you with statistics, but you can go online and Google plenty of statistics about number of kids in foster care, number of kids that are abused in foster care, number of kids that are in multiple foster cares during their upbringing. You can find the statistics of how many cases there are out there and how many kids there are in foster care. You can find those on your own. But I just wanted to highlight it as an issue where I think we need to talk about it as an issue, like we talk about a lot of other issues, especially being that it pertains to kids that really don't have much of an advocate for themselves. And sometimes an advocate is all kids need, believe it or not. They're very strong, they're very, very resilient, but they go through this system and they don't have any resources and they don't have an advocate. It's really hard pressed for us to find them to be, effective and successful in life. And there are a lot of success stories that do come out of foster care. And I think it's just something that I wanted to bring up tonight and highlight as a conversation, maybe potentially down the road, but something to keep in mind when you have that conversation. Ask what can we do a little bit better, and what can we focus on improving with that system. So that's really what I want to talk about tonight and what I wanted to bring up tonight.
Well, you happen to be in the right company. Thank you, Ryan. Dr. Shonda Roberts?
Yes.
Would you like to just have anything to share with Ryan regarding this particular topic?
I think we're talking about what we talked about earlier. I don't know what you're talking about, but anyway, we can have a conversation because Lynette is a foster parent liaison. So we could definitely have that conversation. She works for Citrus Health Network. We can have representatives from that organization on, so we can find those resources and give information out to people in the community. And there's also another, I think her supervisor is Nadine, and Nadine can come on and talk about how to be a foster parent, how to be that help. So we can definitely revisit this and have this conversation soon, very soon.
Beautiful. See, Ryan, we got resources for you right there. You had the question.
I knew we would. I knew it. And I remember hearing about Lynette. So I just figured this is a great platform and format, really, to talk about this, especially with some great resources and the people here. So thank you.
Yeah,
absolutely. Thank you, Ryan. Let's just briefly touch base on this, that we find out that the Supreme Court overturned Roe v. Wade. We're going to just tap on it because we all know that we're feeling embarrassed right about now as a country. And what can be done. There are states in which that women they're using is as a sanctuary or as a safe haven for women who need to get their abortion, need to have reproductive health care. I do know that New York, California, Washington, D.C. are one of the 15 states in the United States that are the places where abortion is legal and there are resources. And if they're outlawed in certain states, we're going to need that foster care. We're going to need more foster care options. Would anybody like to chime in on our thoughts as parents, as people, as Americans?
I have honestly been trying to categorize my feelings on this. Um, I'm very transparent. I had an abortion years ago after Sean, and but it was due to my irresponsibility. Um, I did not want another child from his father because he wasn't taking care of the one we had, so I wasn't going to do it again. So I wanted to have an abortion. But of course, my religious beliefs are against abortion. But again, I'm not judging anyone for doing what they feel they need to do. I don't take that back. I'm not judging anyone, but I don't feel that the government should tell a woman what they should do with their body. Would you is it okay for me to bring another child in the world that will be on in the welfare system that will be maybe abandoned or not taken care of, not growing up with a father, and then that child doing, living their life and taking down the world, whatever may have you. If I feel it's necessary that, even though it was on me being irresponsible, I felt at the time, of course, I was much younger, that I could not financially bring another child in this world. So then, what would be my option to have that child and put him in foster care, or do what I felt was necessary for me at the time? So I was a little torn because I don't feel that people should just get pregnant, have abortion, get pregnant, have abortion, get pregnant, have abortion. No, we shouldn't be responsible. However, there are I don't feel that the state or the government should tell people what to do with their bodies. Point blank period. Now, um, I know there are they put things in place for different situations as in rape or things like that. I do feel long as those are in place, then you know, long as you don't make someone stay pregnant that was due to rape, that was due to incest. There are things that happen are going to keep happening, and we can't say, "Oh no, you have to live with this child or live with the rape," and remind them what's going on, what happened with you. That should not happen. I don't agree with the overturn, um, but again, I'm not judging because I had my own issues with my own situation with having an abortion. But then again, you know, I'm just all over the place with it. Honestly, as you can tell, I'm all over the place with it. But no judgment zone for me.
TK.
Wait,
Um,
Kimberly Kill said there's no exception for rape and incest. I thought there were.
no,
I don't know if you all know.
no,
I
there
thought there
isn't.
were. Okay.
No, no, there isn't. And we wish if that was the point, Shonda, we wish that will be right.
I could have sworn I
I'm gonna
saw
just
that.
sum it up into this instead of going deep into it. I am a Christian and I am for poor choice because I feel as if we're going to talk about sin, let's talk about all sin. There is no sin
Right.
greater than the other.
Right.
So it is not for me to judge. It doesn't matter about my religious belief to tell someone else when they should have a child. That
Yeah.
is their body, that is their life, and I don't believe that anyone should to take that right away from us when it was given to us to go back and overturn something. It's just mind boggling to me
Yeah.
that a country, it also sets a tone to me. If we can go back and change rules, what else are they going to change? So get ready. That's what I feel like. Get ready for more to come.
Hmm.
But I truly believe as a woman, I should be able to say what is right for me. And so
Right.
no judgment here. But if we're going to talk about sin, let's talk about all sin. Lying is a sin. Stealing is a sin. A lot of sin goes on in the church. So don't even get me started with that.
Girl. That's all the talk
So
show.
so we definitely cannot judge and let them make that decision. And even if I am wrong and if God is not happy with me, let me deal with
That's
those
between you and God.
consequences.
Exactly.
Exactly. So that's how I'll leave it. But completely was disappointed in the decision.
And that's why we decided that tonight was not going to be about all that because it's too much,
Mm-hmm.
too many things
Wait,
going
look at
on.
Ryan.
He went and got the tape.
Ryan.
He went and got the tape.
Look, Ryan. I almost
Yes.
put it on.
Ryan got his
Ryan.
tape on his lips,
I
y'all,
was
because Ryan got to keep, he got to keep quiet.
Ryan put on the
He's
tape.
a silent partner in all of this. He's a silent support system.
Ryan, I promise you, I almost did it. I said, nope.
Here, here's the
I
thing.
keep this tape right here.
Smart people know when to talk and they also know when to shut up. This is a lot to talk about. There's a lot
Yeah.
that needs to be heard here, a lot that can
Mhm.
be said. And I don't think right now is the time for any of us to say anything that anybody else is really going to hear or listen to anyway.
Exactly.
I always like to see if things are going to calm down where, cooler heads can prevail and we
Mhm.
can have a conversation about it. That's really where I feel. I'm never really the type to truly put tape in my mouth. That was just kind of to, because Shonda did that a little
Bring
while ago,
humor.
whatever, And I know it wasn't
Keep
actually
it
a whole
light.
segment, so you're not really looking for us to kind of really go in
No.
tonight necessarily. But
No.
I say one thing. I'll say that what that overturning does now is it does give it back to the states. So if the states are going to
Mhm.
individually decide what they do, they can do the whole rape and incest thing if individual states can. And then the second thing I was going to say was something I thought about, and I'll save this for a later day and maybe just a discussion at a later time, maybe. But it's about being anti-abortion but pro-choice. The idea of being anti-abortion but pro-choice, meaning that for me, let's just say, and Shonda, it sounds like that's really where you are. For you, you would really rather that not be, or somebody would choose they would not. But yet, hey, that's their decision is not my decision. In other words, I'll support you to make that decision, but I might not make the same decision. Whereas other people think they have to be pro-abortion. You don't have to be for abortion to say I'm for someone else being able to make a decision for themselves. That's pro-choice.
Yeah.
And that's a hard one for people to struggle with because they wouldn't do something. They want to tell other people they shouldn't do it either. There's the difference. Okay. Just because I wouldn't do it per se doesn't mean that I can't support you if you want to do it.
Mhm.
That's, I think, a conversation for another day because it really kind of tears at your head a little bit. But
yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
A lot to talk about.
But I just wanted to address it because we're playing games. So in between games, you got to ask about the political climate of the world and get everybody's opinion. But enough about that because we're going. Ryan, I'm gonna need a drum roll.
We're playing another game, right?
We're gonna play game 2, baby.
Okay.
Hit it with the next game. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is culture tags. Let's play culture tags.
Oh, Shonda gonna win.
What is culture tags? You ask. Culture
Yo.
tags is an incredible game.
Syndee, full disclosure, I thought that the first game was this game, and I was going to have a one-on-one talk with you about disrespecting the culture by having that be the game that represented the culture. I was so confused, but I wanted to wait. So here we go with the culture game.
I'm glad you had the patience, Ryan. I'm glad you had the patience. I wore my shirt, okay? Because
black shirt on too, by the way.
I'm doing it for the culture.
Everybody
now,
you
do not have to be an African American to participate in this game, but you have to understand and be familiar with the culture, which it is a mainstream culture. And so this box is filled with cards.
Let's see.
I'm going to use an example of a phrase that we use very regularly. You can call me, I'm like the female Mark Summers. I am a game show host. This is my dream. I'm Syndee Winters. So I'm going to put up the first card and you're going to have to decode this phrase. Now, the letters in this acronym are the first letters in each word of this phrase. Now, I'm going to hold it up for you and friends and family watching at home, and if you're listening to us on our podcast, make sure you head over to our live stream, Facebook and YouTube to make sure you know what the card says. Here we go.
If you know you really, Ryan,
that was so fast.
Wait, he said it? I didn't even do it.
I didn't even hold up the card.
No, low key, I'm not gonna lie. I saw her flashing in front of the camera a minute ago. I saw.
He cheated.
Yeah, cheating.
No, I didn't cheat. I just
okay. Well, you know what?
I was paying attention.
All right, here's another one for you, Ryan David.
So wait, are we giving him the point?
No.
If you can't stand the heat, get out the
TK.
kitchen.
Yes,
TK. Look at TK at the end. TK at the end.
It says go TK. Go TK.
Go TK.
Nobody text that.
Of course she said. Of course she.
That's all I got. All I saw was TK.
You got it. Okay,
now the categories are. Yeah. Now the game has started. Shonda, are you keeping track? Because you just got the first point.
I got my point.
I done won the stupid game. I thought I won a good. I won the stupid game. Now I'm about to lose the real game. This is.
Hey, be patient. You don't know what this is about. All right. So these are the categories are words to live by, daily sayings, friends and family, music and lyrics, and songs, and TV and film. So this one is from the category words to live by.
This makes more sense than the incoherent game already. Go ahead.
Yes, but you still need to decode. Are you good? Are you good? Are you ready to play?
No, let's go.
Here we go. The hint is When something does not need repair.
I got it.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Correct. 1 point for Ryan David.
God damn it.
Ryan
I ain't gonna
Massman says,
never
I
win.
can't type fast enough.
Ryan
Ryan,
laughing at
Ryan,
me.
this is
You
the
need to
time
pick,
for
like-
your speech to text.
It's that
Command.
Jeopardy.
Syndee, you may
Yeah.
need to pick maybe 3 cards to do with the audience only, and we don't say anything, and see if they can type it.
Okay.
It's a good idea.
Now I'll do this one for the audience. Now you're in a conversation with 2 men, or in a conversation with each other, and one is talking about his wife, his problems with his wife. The other man will say to the first man,
Don't say nothing, TK. It's
TK.
for the audience.
don't leave because don't get a divorce because
Bruh.
I have no idea anyway.
Ryan,
So-
do you
someone
know
in
it?
the- Someone in the comments type it so we can give you this point.
Ryan, do you know?
No.
Shonda, do you know?
Say the clue one more time.
The clue is 2 men are having a conversation, and one of them is talking about their problems with their significant other, or their wife particularly. And the other man says,
Oh, Curtis.
Curtis,
said it. It's
yeah,
cheaper to
yeah,
keep her.
with a
Curtis got
spoon.
it.
He got it.
Curtis got
Man, I
it.
hope I don't never know that shit.
Okay, this is
I
a
ain't gonna never
saying that
win.
women, Black women particularly, have said when they are in a bad relationship and they'd rather go at it alone.
This for us or the audience?
This is for the
I could
audience.
do bad all by myself, baby.
Damn. She
Tell
got
Oh,
me,
right,
because
Shonda.
I know.
Well, there you go.
The clues
Now,
are
I
clutch.
ain't even
I'm
on
going to
the
hold it up
board
so the audience can
yet.
actually see it.
The clues are clutch.
All I see is TK.
I see TK.
So these are not texts
Not
shorthand.
No,
These are
they're
not
not
text
text.
abbreviations. These are just abbreviations for
These
like
are
phrasing.
acronyms.
Okay, I thought they were
Ryan
text.
laughing at me. Ryan said, I see TK.
Okay, because I see TK. TK.
I see
in there.
TK.
So here's the next one.
Yes, Kimberly.
This is a daily saying. Now, this is where you want to complete a story. You've talked us. You've begun the story. You've told all the different steps in the procedure and what happened first and second, and you're landing your point. And you say, now remember, there's a latency with our audience members, so they need a few seconds to get.
Wait, I need the clue again.
What's the clue?
Okay, so if you're using Shonda as an example, because I love using Shonda as an example,
All that talk.
Shonda would say, Gigi came to me and said that she wanted $20 to go to the mall, and I said, no, I'm not giving you $20 to go to the mall. Blank, and I'm going to finish my statement. She says what she says.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Yeah, you're right, Ryan. It's incorrect.
Oh,
All that talk.
All that.
Oh my
talk.
God.
All
She
talk,
wants
but no.
$20.
What's the
She
O stand
wants
for?
$20, and she's trying to plead her case. I just want to go to the movies, and then I'm going to probably go get some shake from Johnny Rockets. And you say, I'm not giving you $20. Blank.
Get the hell out of here.
Girl,
There ain't no G
that-
in this TK.
That clue makes no sense to me. I can't.
And
I can't
I've
detect the
said what
clue.
I've said, period. Get out of my face, because
give me one word.
and is the first word.
And that
And
Yes?
That's the end of that.
Close.
that's the
and that's
end.
And that's the end of this.
Oh.
It's the same word 3 times.
and
And
that.
that.
Yes, and that's that on that.
Okay. We both said it, Shonda. We
No, I
both
said
said
it
it at the
first.
same time.
I said it first.
We
TK
said it
wants
exactly
heard
what
that
nobody
they
said
point.
it in my
TK
life.
wants that point so bad.
Oh my God, we said it. At
No,
the
we
same
did, TK.
time.
But I'll give
Alright,
it to you. You
everybody-
ain't got no point.
Okay,
Thank you.
now
Into
this
that on
is
that.
a saying Shonda uses regularly. Because if she's not by her phone, she says,
Let me call you right back.
Let me call you right back.
Too easy.
Baby, I am good for saying that. Lord, let me call you right back. Lord,
hey,
have mercy.
Sin, you all right?
I'm
Let me call you
not
right
good
back.
at it. I'm not good at this.
Man, don't do me like that.
I am not good at this.
No, it's okay. Okay, I will try to go for TV and film. TK, you love
Yes,
a movie.
TV and film. Let's
You
go.
love a movie.
Give us the clue first before you give us the letters.
I gave TK that point because she had no points on the board.
She did. Give her.
Thank you.
Can you do that?
Okay,
Syndee?
so this is a reference from a film that we loved in the 90s, starring Ice Cube and Chris Tucker. In this scene, Debo has come up the street,
Okay.
and toward the end of the scene, someone is very upset, and he says, and he goes running off.
He gonna go cry in the car.
What's the line? What's the line he says? Debo takes something from this young man.
That's my bike, fool.
Close.
You got knocked the. Oh no.
No, I was gonna say you got knocked the fuck.
It's the same character that he took the bike from.
Yes.
And he said,
Man, my grandma. Man, my.
yeah. What is it, Ryan?
Man, my grandma made that chain.
I'm gonna give it to you.
Man, my grandma gave me that chain.
I give it to Ryan.
Oh, I was
Man,
close.
my grandmama gave me that chain.
He did. He ripped it off the. He ripped it off the UPS guy.
Yeah, he did. I watched that show. I watched that movie 40 times in the summer of '96, man.
Wait,
Okay.
Curtis
got it.
Point too.
Man, my grandma gave me that chain.
Give Curtis his points. Ryan's riffing. Case Craig says Ryan's riffing is amazing.
I missed the G.
So this next one is from TV and film because we're trying to give TK her point.
Thank you.
We got one.
This famous line comes from a television show starring Will Smith. It is in the line. It is in the theme song for his television show.
What?
Theme for his television show.
His
what? Born and raised.
Yeah.
Born and raised in
the.
I was.
You passed it, Shonda. You passed it. It's the first line.
Oh God.
I was born in the count.
No. Gotta start over.
I was
Shonda has said it twice, y'all.
That girl said she was born in County Dade.
Katrina said I went to the playground, born and raised.
In West
Philadelphia,
born and raised. In West Philadelphia, born and raised.
Yes.
On the playground where I spent most of my days.
In West Philadelphia, born and raised.
Man, I was born in Miami.
Katrina said it. I went to the playground. Wait, what? Katrina?
I almost said in West Palm.
In
West Palm.
In West Perrine.
In
West Perrine, born and raised. That's what it is right there.
I keep trying to, Syndee, I keep trying to imagine these things in a text. That's what my first default is. And
why?
Because if you know, it's something that's commonly text, so it set me up for failure.
Yeah. So yeah, you're pulling it inspired by sort of that.
I got it. The clue is clutch. The clue is super clutch. When I get lost on the clue, it's a wrap.
Yes.
That's why I waited for the clue first.
Okay, so this
how many points I got, Shonda? I got 20 points.
Boy.
You got two, bro.
Sarah said Casey won.
This next one is from the film Baby Boy, starring Tyrese and Taraji P. Henson, and this is Taraji P. Henson's line.
I hate you, Jody. I hate you, Jody. Yes. I hate you, Jody.
I'm gonna give it to TK.
Yay!
She did not say it, but I'm gonna give it to her.
Did you know? Because she had to. I
couldn't get the Jody part out.
Curtis give Curtis his point. Yes, give
Curtis got 3 points. You better come through, Curtis.
Come through, Curtis.
Let me see. Now I'm going to go into another category: music and lyrics. This is a Biggie Smalls song. A song made famous by the Notorious B.I.G.
I love it when you call me Big Papa.
Oh, wow. Damn.
Yeah,
come on. I was going to start guessing too.
I love you when you call me Big Papa.
All right. That was 1 point for Sean to get it.
Damn, I don't even think that counts.
It doesn't count. It doesn't count. I didn't hold the card up.
But that was
you got to get like a half a point. Bro. I was going to start
this
guessing.
One might be hard, but Ryan, you might get this because this crosses cultures.
Oh, jokes. Here we go.
Now, this was the name of this was from a very famous television show, a line from the theme song of a very famous television show. The host every week would, it was about literacy.
Reading Rainbow.
And what is the full line?
Reading Rainbow.
Oh man, I grew up on Reading Rainbow, bro. What did he say?
Oh God, I know.
Damn, I forgot. That's a long time. I'm
Casey
old.
Craig's
Cindy.
gonna nail this.
Come on, it's something,
Somebody in
something.
the
Reading
audience
Rainbow.
help us out.
Well,
What did he
obviously
say?
the last two words are reading rainbow.
Doom, 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 doom.
No TK, no TK, baby. It's okay. It's okay, mama.
Read it.
It's the full line.
I didn't
But you-
watch.
But you don't have to take my word for
Did I
it.
read it? Take a look. It's in a book.
Massman
Reading
gets
Rainbow.
the point. Katrina Massman gets the point.
I would have never guessed that. Wait.
Dude,
Me either. All I know is reading rainbow.
He said 2
Take a
hours
look.
later.
It's in a
Shut
book.
up,
Reading
Ryan.
Rainbow.
Okay, last two.
Casey said she's too tired of too many letters.
that was it. Take a look. It's in a book. Reading Rainbow.
Take a look. It's in a book. Okay,
That's
I'm
old
going
school.
back to my favorite reference, Dr. Shonda Roberts. It's a daily saying. TK, you've said this many times. Ryan, you say this once a week.
Well, damn.
And it is the completion of when you digress. It's a saying you say when you digress.
Nope. And at the end of the day.
Yes, Dr.
At
Shonda.
the end of the day.
Damn.
At the end of the day.
You had me thinking about how many times I said it. After I said it in my head, I thought, how many times did I
gosh,
say that?
Ryan, you got to stay in the moment
I gotta
here.
say it out loud. Damn, my bad.
I can't do this.
Oh.
So sad.
Because I'm competitive.
Ryan, bruh, she pouting. She's pouting.
She's pouting. She's a sore loser.
I am.
So this next
beat
one.
us in dancing. It's okay. You beat us in dancing.
I'm just taking the points. I'm taking the point. I'm Vanna White.
I gave you two.
So here's the next one. When you want to get out of something between you and another person, and you you don't place the blame on them. You say,
"It's not you, it's me. It's not you, it's me."
Not you, it's me.
Shonda Roberts.
Man, I didn't even hear the clue, bro. I'm over here with the sound
told
effects.
y'all, I am the champion at this.
Whatever.
But I can't gift myself. See, I gotta give me a gift. I can't gift myself. I'm winning.
I just want to. Okay, this last one.
Christina got it.
I'm not paying attention to the clues.
Christina Sanchez got 2 points. She got it again.
This last one is a daily saying, or actually, I want to go for words to live by.
Are you making the clues up, or are they on the back of the card?
They are they're. I have to make them up. I have to make them up
from scratch. There's nothing, no help, right?
No help.
So we rely on you
completely.
Shonda, you got to send her a Christmas card. She's hooking you up.
I'm completely hooking you up. Now, TK has used this phrase too many times to count.
Well, why I can't get it?
When
y'all see my husband in the
when her son has done something wrong, and she says, you know, you have been raised in a house better than that, and
what you know, you better do better.
When you know better, you do better.
When you know better, you do better. I said
it.
That's a tie.
I feel like it is a tie.
It's a three-way tie.
I already got 6. She got 3. She can have it.
That's a three-way tie.
Let her have
another one. No, don't give her no point.
Really?
Three-way tie.
He said, "Oh, George in the
I'm
comments says my baby was on a roll, honey."
Yes.
When you know better, you do
okay, better. George, Chef George Roberts, please don't no one say anything. Only for the people in our Talk Miami family.
Who's this for?
This is a phrase
don't
you say.
Nothing,
don't say nothing. Won't be nothing. Yeah,
I already said it, TK.
I got the don't say nothing. I didn't know
said
it
first,
won't be
TK.
nothing. You did.
I thought she said we were supposed to be quiet. It was for George
that's
only.
what I had did. That
she ain't follow rules.
I think it's for us.
I said it was for Chef Roberts.
Oh, my bad.
Man, Shonda's on a roll, bro.
My bad.
Okay,
Shonda
feeling it, and I got to go back to the. people.
Give him another one, then.
Okay.
What are the categories here? Let's diversify the categories.
These are
words to live by. These are words to live by.
Can I say something, Cindy? I just want to let y'all know I got 7 points, so you could just end it.
Oh,
you know.
and with that note, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to do this last one for the audience at home.
Oh, look at George put. Wait.
Literally,
look.
Don't start nothing. I wish your mother would.
Got that one.
That's so close. Okay, So this is something a woman would say. It's mostly what women say.
I ain't gonna say
I'm
nothing.
going operating in stereotypes so you can get a broad spectrum because
My
it
body,
is
my
for the
choice.
culture.
Oh,
You're in a disagreement and they're about to prove their point. What do they say?
fuck out of here.
Fuck out of here.
Wait a
Shonda,
minute.
don't-
Forget.
This is for the audience.
Oh.
And just let me know if you have it, panelists.
I don't even know. Say it again. The clue again.
The clue is you and George are having a disagreement. And he says, Shonda, why you got to be like that all the
First of
time?
all,
Figure it out.
Oh,
First of all, you
I
showing
should've
up.
got
man got that.
Shonda, you should have got that.
I could have got it.
You should have got that with Shonda. Because first of all,
My brain's so
First of
wired
all,
up. I seen the
Somebody
H where there was
first
the
of
A,
all
Syndee.
me. Somebody first of all me a couple of
Yes.
weeks, baby, and they got it
Bruh.
after that. I should have got that. I
Shonda,
should
you
have
should
got
have
it.
got that first of all.
Right.
Yeah.
Hilarious, y'all.
Yo,
All right, so that concludes our game of culture tags. Now, if you know, you know. This is strictly for the culture. I played this game last night. I had it shipped free 2-day shipping on Amazon just so I can make sure we had it for Talk Miami game show night.
you.
I
Because
don't like losing.
this game is the best, the absolute best.
I want to give out the points. So I'm gonna give
Shonda,
out.
please read off our points.
So our Talk Miami cast, Shonda won, she has 7 points.
Oh,
Ryan
that's what I
3,
wanted both
Third
of them.
TK
person.
3. In our
We
Talk
tied.
Miami family, Christina 2, Curtis 3, Casey 1, Katrina 1. Curtis and Mama
Mama
Gloria,
Gloria.
send me your email addresses and I'll send you a Talk Miami t-shirt.
Woo.
Give us all a round of applause, please, because this game was
That
the
was
first
fun.
of many.
It was
So
9 o'clock
fun.
already. Jeez.
Yay.
I was about to tell Syndee it's 9 o'clock. Then we got here some sessions here. We still got some
Yes,
sessions.
we have 2 more sessions and we're going to make them cute and sweet. We're going to head over to you know we back on the corner doing
minute,
it
was she-
doing it with Shonda. Doing it
That sounds so
doing it
exotic.
doing it with
Wait,
Shonda.
Shonda took it
Shonda's
Shonda
community
on the
corner.
corner. I don't know about that.
down.
I got something to say, but you ain't hear it from me.
Shonda on the corner. All right then. Good evening, everyone. Thank you again for tuning in, for staying. I know it's well past our time to go, but we are going to, as soon as I find the picture I'm
It's 2
supposed
minutes
to
past the
post.
time we're supposed to go, but thanks.
Where's my picture? Did somebody delete my picture?
What picture you want?
What would you
It's-
like?
It's not there anymore.
Is it a
I
group of
posted
people?
it earlier. Oh my God, my picture's gone.
What is it? Who is it? I see a
What
bunch.
picture?
It's under
I
brand.
see a
I
bunch of
posted it
pictures.
earlier under brand.
It's a bunch of pictures there.
Lord,
It's a
who
ton
moved
of
my-
pictures.
It's not there.
Which one you want?
Are they with people?
Oh God, it's the
Dogs
logo
and
of the
cats?
person. Oh no.
You want to go to me? Go to me, Syndee. While she
go
can
to
bring
you
it
and let
in.
me find it on my other laptop.
All right, as we shift gears, we're going to TK's rewind, pull up. We're gonna TK's motivational, TK's motivational, TK's motivational moment. Yeah.
Yeah.
And talk slow. I need a minute.
Yeah. Okay, no problem.
Talk slow.
Talk slow. Raise. Look, give me the finger when you're ready, Shonda. Then
Okay.
I'll bring it in. I'll bring it in. I'll
Okay.
bring it in. But I hope I can talk a lot on this. You know what? I know what to do. All right. So, guys, it is Monday, and with Mondays, we bring the motivation. And I saw a quote, and actually, I was like, what am I going to talk about, this week? And this is one of my favorite quotes, and it's actually in my book, Playing the Life You Want, on Amazon now. Go ahead and get it. I'll send you the link. But back there, the number 7 step in my book is, and this is the quote that I want to share with you, it is, be yourself. Everyone else is already taken. And so let me break this down. And when I go around actually out in the public and I speak about this, the reason why I love this quote so much, there's a difference of actually trying to have someone that inspire you, right? Someone can inspire you just like Janet Jackson. Janet Jackson is the one that inspired me to love to dance And I literally mimicked her when I was young. She's the reason why I love dancing. She's the reason why I love performing. But at the end of the day, TK is not Janet. I had to find out who TK is. And that's when we can talk about superpowers. We are all gifted from God in a way that we're all unique by ourselves. There isn't another TK out there in the world. I truly believe that we all have twins, but there is something about TK that makes TK TK. There is something about Syndee that makes Syndee Syndee. And you have to look in the mirror to know that that is your superpower. There is no one else in this world that is identical to you. So much so that God gave each and every one of us our own individual fingerprints. So that goes to show you that he wanted all of us to be unique in the way that we are designed to be. So tap in and find out what is it about Syndee that makes her great. When I wrote this book, I knew that I wanted to become an author. It's on my vision board back here. But I didn't know what my book was going to be about. And at first I said, okay, I could talk about the 7 steps to help you achieve your goals. But I didn't want to come off with just these 7 steps. TK, you are not the first one to tell people how to achieve their goals. What makes yours so unique and so different? So I decided to add my own unique stories of how and why those 7 steps work for me. It may not work for Syndee, it may not work for Ryan, but uniquely, I shared a vision and my own personal testimony in my book to make sure that TK is in this book. When you read it from beginning to end, when I had my proofreader to make sure she went through the book to make sure that, to edit anything, if grammatically, if there was any errors. One thing that I told her is I'm using jargon. And so please do not change my jargon. I need people when they read this book that they actually hear TK talking. And so it's so funny that when people did buy my book, they was like, TK, when I read this, I literally could hear you saying it. And that's when I knew that that's what I wanted. I do understand that there are a lot of people out there that I may inspire. But please, as much as I inspire you, please remember to be yourself in all that you do. Because uniquely, that's the way that God designed all of us to have our own individual personality, our own individual being. And so from my mouth to God's ears, I hope that you all know the reason why you're on this earth and that you chase those dreams every day of knowing who you are. So please remember to be yourself because everyone is already taken. All right, Dr. Shonda, you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
So Syndee, back to you.
Heading back to the corner. We're heading back to the corner with Shonda Roberts, Dr. Shonda Roberts.
Oh.
So I changed it up. I changed it up for you.
Back to the corner.
I changed it up for you. Okay. Oop. I just kicked Shonda out the stream. Sorry, Shonda.
Wait, look at her face.
Not here for it.
Okay. Good evening again, everyone. So tonight, you all know I love doing the community corner. I love highlighting individuals in our community who are giving back and reaching out and pulling someone up and helping others and being who they needed at the time. Tonight I am highlighting Archelina B. Coates. She is CEO and founder of Inner Beauty First. Inner Beauty First Inc. exists to provide mentorship and education to young girls and young women. There are so many girls that suffer in silence due to so many things, and they grow up to be women that carry that baggage and pass it on to the next generation. One of our goals is to teach girls and young women that there is true beauty from that comes from the inside, and the true worth is found in a relationship with God. It should not be defined by the outward labels that society gives. We are currently relaunching in the fall of 2022 and currently planning a conference and a retreat. We will be seeking corporate and community sponsors for the events retreat. We will be seeking corporate and community sponsors for the conference/retreat and several upcoming workshops. If you would like to reach Miss Archelina Coates, her email is innerbfirst, INNERB1ST shaleenat@gmail.com. And her phone number is 786-412-8761. Thank you so much, Arshalina, for being who our girls need, our young women in this community. So many go through so much and they don't have the figures that they need in their life. So these organizations are so important to help our young women to know their worth who um, and how to teach people how to treat them. So thank you so much,
Mhm.
you all. Please go support them. Send them an email. Ask them how can you help. If it's just volunteering, give them a call. Or if you need to send your daughter to the organization, please do so. The email again is innerb1st@gmail.com. And the phone number is 786-412-8761. Thank you all so much. And that is it from the corner tonight.
I absolutely love this corner, Dr. Shonda. Thank you so much. You know,
Well, I got tears in my eyes. I'm such a crybaby.
big claps. We can't be what we can't see a lot of the times. And so
Yeah,
when you create an example and you know, elocution school is important. You know, it doesn't matter
yeah,
some form of it. I went to modeling school. My parents put me in modeling school just to be able to hold myself as a young lady and be and establish some self-confidence. So I love that.
yeah,
Congratulations, and please um, support this organization. It's so important for young women growing up to see examples and support other examples of what it means to be young women and beautiful on the inside and outside.
yeah. Cindy, can I
Um,
say one more thing, please? I'm so sorry. One
yes,
second. 2 seconds, 3 seconds. Can everyone just give Lynette some well wishes? She tuned in. She hurt herself and she's on the path of healing. And we want to just send her some love and some positive vibes and just let her know that we are praying for her. My sister really hurt herself today, and I'm just glad that God saw fit to keep her here another day. So let's all give Lynette Brooks some hearts and just let her know that we're praying for her. We love you, Lynette.
Take care of yourself, Lynette.
yes, thank you so much, Lynette. You are beautiful, and we hope you get some well-needed
Yes,
rest.
ma'am. Lay it
Get
down.
better,
Well-needed
Lynette. Love
rest.
you.
Yes.
Y'all want to joke
Uh,
real quick? George said when she.
We ain't
don't
doing
do
this.
Lynette like
No,
this.
we not doing this. No, we not. No, we not.
Look, Lynette just
Mm-mm.
said, "Thank you so much. I love y'all." That's what she said.
We laughed about it afterwards, but when she fell, George said her right shoe was to the left and the left was to the right.
Hey, if you don't
I'm
laugh,
not
you'll cry.
laughing. I'm
If
not
you don't,
laughing,
if you don't laugh,
Lynette.
you'll
I'm
cry,
not
bro.
doing it.
George, I messed with
Mm-mm,
George, bro.
mm-mm. I'm not
As
laughing,
long as
Lynette.
Lynette laughed. If Lynette laughed, I
She
can laugh, right?
did. We laughed
Okay.
all day. It was too.
Oh, Lord.
Laughter is the best healing, y'all. So keep them jokes coming.
Oh God, we love
Keep
you,
those jokes
Lynette.
coming. And just like we keeping these jokes coming, we had to have this night of game time, making sure that we're connected with each other, keeping it light, making each other laugh. Because right now it's we are where we are, and it is what it is, and that's that on that. And if you want to,
No.
thank you for tuning in for another episode of Talk Miami Talk Show. Make sure you're following us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all social media platforms at Talk Miami Talk Show. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at Talk Miami Talk Show. And if you're listening to us and if you wanted to catch this episode, make sure you check us out on Facebook Live and YouTube Live because you want to make sure you check out the cards and be able to read the cards and play along. But if you just want to guess, check us out on Spotify, iHeartRadio, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, wherever you find your podcasts. We thank you all so much for joining us this week, and we will see you.
We are off next Monday. It's 4th of
in 2
July.
weeks because it's
Yeah.
4th of July next week. So we'll see you after 4th of July. Stay well, stay woke, stay safe. Everybody be blessed.
All right, ladies.
Bye, everybody.
Have a good night.
Good night.
Wanna live with you. I just wanna love you.
And that's that on that.